Oh. Oh. Oh golly, this is beautiful. And just in case y'all haven't noticed, that's right, I installed the Immersive Portal mod, and I cannot zoom because it can't handle Optifine, the Immersive Portal mod, at the same exact time. This is really sad because there's no shaders either. Hold on, give me a second. Alrighty, I can't start to imagine what we can do with this, but I do have one idea, which is to create a room that when you click a button, it will change the room. So it'll be a different room completely after you click the button, and the room will like disappear and then reappear once you relight the portal in a different place, which means we do in fact have to clear out quite a bit of space in order to create this, which I'm not particularly excited about. I'm gonna see if I can light a couple different portals and see if any of them are like over here, because that would be great because there's a lot of space right there. Alrighty, after just a couple failed attempts here, we managed to get a portal that is in the middle of this very open space, which is just beautiful, because now what we can do is we can actually create several unused portals, or not necessarily unused, but to be used portals down here to light at a later time for the different rooms that we're going to be making. Okay, so my more defined plan is I'm going to, once I click the button, it will break this portal. An observer will detect that breaking, and it will come down here and light the next portal so that the next room shows up. And then once we're done with that, we'll break that portal, and an observer will detect it, light this portal, and then that portal, and then that portal. These two portals will be unlit. This portal will be the only one lit, revealing a new room. And then, you know what, let's make 4 rooms, why not, just for the heck of it. Now, what I'm kind of hoping we can do is have the observer, actually, if the rooms are going to be over here, actually, never mind, there's space over here. Okay, so the rooms are going to be over here, observer's going to be on this back side, and I'm kind of hoping, oh, that's so weird. Anyways, oh gosh, that's interesting. But, okay, now I have a really big question, which is, can we power redstone through a portal? Seems we're about to find out. So if we put redstone there, and we put a button here... Okay, we cannot. I guess that kind of does make sense. But we can push a button through a portal, right? So if we do this... Oh yeah, we can be on this side and then be able to push that button easy. Okay, that's actually amazing news, because that means we can have the room be here. And so let's say the floor was made out of this wood here, and this was just the floor, and then we put a button on top of here. In order to change the rooms, we hit the button, and then the room would disappear using a special observer here, or dispenser. We could put water in here, fire that twice, the portal will break, and this will observe it. Oh, this is so weird. Alright, I think I'm gonna use concrete instead of wool, because I don't know if I trust the wool not to burn in here. But anyways, so... Oh, let's see, how are we gonna do this? We need to have 2 pulses, which probably means we're gonna need a shorter button pulse, I mean. Yeah. We can't place water in the nether. Apparently inside the portal counts as the nether, so... This is getting really loud. I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit. Okay, so... What we need to do... is have the dispenser be on this side. I guess back here. So that way's... Ooh, then it can actually be detected by that. That would be nice. We'll break that. Give the other dispenser a water bucket. And then I'm pretty sure this... Oh yeah. So that works well. That broke the portal. That's what I wanted to see, which is just great. And this is a different portal. Okay. Nope. Let's go ahead and just light that. There we go. Okay, so... it's gonna be weird. This is so weird and interesting already. But anyways, so we can't actually click that. We'll have to have this be here. And... Can we do this? Not really sure. Could find out though. Nope, not quite. Okay, so it needs to be a little bit longer of a pulse then. Interesting. There we go. I've actually worked it out. So we just needed 3 ticks, I think. And that dispenses and retracts the water at the same time. Okay, so there we go. That's good. We light this portal. It will take us to, of course, the bottom one. I don't know why it always takes us to the bottom one first. But anyways, so let's light this one. So let's just actually break these so it doesn't light any of those. And then let's go ahead and light, we probably shouldn't use wood. Anyways, so there's that. We break this, that destroys it. We can relight it. And now we need to observe it being destroyed and light the next one. So just to make sure it doesn't get lit while it's not supposed to, we're actually just going to extend a block into it so that it doesn't actually get lit. And then once this one observes this one breaking, which I'm hoping it will, then this will take this signal downwards through, we'll say, some glass. I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of weird seeing glass with not connected textures anymore. But anyways, so it's gonna take it down through some glass. This is going to retract its block because of this. And then once it does that, I think we can actually put this there. And then this here with some of these inside it. Right? I think that works. Okay, let's try that. When the portal reopens, we should see orange blocks in front of us. Hit that. Yes! That was beautiful! That's exactly what I wanted to see. Okay, that's great. And then I totally forgot this, but we need a way to get this back up. So that will be there, getting fired eventually. We'll do that. And then once that gets lit, we'll have, oh boy, this is getting weird. But we're gonna have to have it come out and backwards like this, and then do that, and then wait a couple ticks. Okay, that looks good. But let's go ahead and try that one more time. And seeing as we only want this to fire upon unlighting the portal, or breaking the portal, I guess, we'll have to have this monostable circuit so that it goes through. This will push the block upwards, and then it will stay upwards, and then when it goes through again, it will just pull the block downwards, but it won't give a signal out. So there's that part done. I think this part is ready, but if we light this again, oh gosh, this is complicated. So if we light this again, that will go down, but this one does not light, which is perfect. And then, oh gosh, that looks like a mess. And if we come over here, hit this button, it breaks and did not relight. Okay, that's a problem. We need to fix that. Oh dear, what's this? Alrighty, I think everything's set up now. Let's try this one more time. Breaks, relights. Ah, perfect. Okay. And now let's see if everything's correct. Good, that's been pushed back up. That's good. We want that. This is up. Oh, this is not in yet. We want that to be in, which we can do using that. Oh, perfect. Okay, great. So there's that. This will have pushed in so that the portal is no longer lit. Okay, so now we need to work on the next portal and observing when it breaks, which is going to be complicated with our current situation. Okay, goodness gracious. We'll have to end up doing something like this, where we are observing from there and then detecting over here. That's kind of weird, but alrighty. Okay, good news is I think I have a tileable solution. Hopefully. So if that's there, that's good. Okay, and now what we'll want to do is we'll want to put a block there that will have the dispenser here, which will turn on the portal, filled with flint and steel, of course. And then below that, we want to have a sticky piston that will pull that block backwards. So we'll pull that block backwards, and so the portal will be able to be lit, and then it will be lit. And then Oh, let's see. Then we'll want to have another piston down here to push everything back up, which means we'll need a glass block here. Okay, so basically what I'm doing now is I'm just actually copying this circuit right here down below, so that once we turn this portal off, this portal will light instead. Okay, I've duplicated all of these down below, so now... Okay, so if we hit this button again, we should see that it turns to green. But I am going to make a backup quick. Okay, so even if it does change to green, there are still other things that I will need to check on the inside, or on the redstone side of this portal. So if we hit this button, brakes, turns to green. Oh, yes! Okay, good. Which means that block has been retracted. This block has not been pushed back into place. Oh, I forgot that part of the circuit. That part's actually really easy. Okay, I think I've set something up where if we get to the bottom, it will come back up to the top and then light the top portal. So it's still kind of connected and it's just in a big loop now, which means if we come down here to this and we hit the button again, it should turn to blue. But then we'll come through, make sure everything's okay before turning it back to yellow again. So if we hit this button, brakes, turns to blue, perfect. And now this is down, which is what we want. That's up, that's good. And then if the portal's not lit, this is how I can tell what's going on. If the portal's not lit, this block should be up. So portal's not lit, the block's up, portal's not lit, block's up. And then this portal down here is lit, so this block is down. That's good. Now the big question is, will it work going back up in the same direction? So if we hit this button again, hopefully it will turn to yellow. Which it did not, so that's a problem. Maybe I put too many blocks in here. Okay, you know what? I've actually figured it out, because this right here is actually not going to work unless we have a repeater, because otherwise we would see this redstone flash, but we didn't, which means we need to have a repeater there to actually get the pulse out. Okay, that kind of makes sense, but not really. Alright, second try, trying to light the yellow portal. Yes, it did work. Okay, it did take a little bit longer just because we had a little bit further to go, and I'm not really sure if there's any way to actually fix that. Yeah, I don't really think there is, because that's a long way to travel for redstone to go in one tick. So if we come in here and hit this button again, we should see it change to orange and then green and then blue, assuming we did it all correctly. So hit this button, get orange, hit this button again, we get green, hit this button again, we get blue. This is working well, hopefully. We get yellow now. Yeah, and nothing's broken. Not as far as I can tell. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, wow, this is actually working now. Oh, that's so cool. This is sweet. Okay, so now the only thing we have left to do is actually make the rooms, which should not be hard at all. I mean, yeah, it's not hard. We just have to decorate each room differently. Okay, well, this was amazing. Never thought I'd build something as beautiful as this. Alrighty, I've built all the rooms. Here you can see I have the bedroom with all the fancy chests and beds and bookshelves and look at all that stuff. We've got an ender chest, which I think I could put those in at least one other room. So if you click this button again, you can see we have our storage room, which is looking very nice indeed. We go ahead and put some ender chests right there. Look at that. There we go. And then if we hit the button again, you can see we have a bathroom. Look at that. We got a toilet with a working lid, and we got a sink, and look at that, we even got a mirror, which I think is just great. I love having mirrors. They're so much fun to make. Anyways, so there's the bathroom, because obviously everybody in Minecraft needs a bathroom. And then if we hit this button again, you can see we have just our nether portal, so that we can actually visit the nether, because obviously we're gonna need a nether portal to visit the nether. Everybody has a nether portal. Most people have it on the roof. It's gotten way off on topic. Point is, we have a nether portal. We can jump down here and get on here, and then we can just come back up, back to the nether portal through this ladder, and then just come back into the overworld. Oh, goodness gracious. Wait, what? Okay, evidently the mod is a little bit glitchy. Maybe it's just because I have so many portals. But anyways, there's that. We got our nether portal. We got our bedroom. We got our storage room, and we got our bathroom. This thing is working. I am very happy with this thing, with what I've been able to do with it. This has been great. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. So if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like down below. And if you really enjoyed it, then please consider subscribing, because it really would help out a lot. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time.